This influencer is not your average teenager. She shares makeup tips, sings songs, and opens up about her life on TikTok.
I was scared of pretty boys and starting conversations.
When she was younger, she was just a regular girl just like any other. And she was super pretty too. But when she turned 6 years old, her life took an unexpected turn. Meet Nikki Lilly. She's an influencer with over 8 million TikTok followers and 1.8 million YouTube subscribers. When she was 6 years old, her parents noticed something unusual happening. Dark blue veins started emerging on the right side of her face, and she started to bleed heavily from her nose. But what happened next will shock you. She was bleeding so heavily internally that blood was pouring out of her mouth.
Blood started coming down from my nose out to my throat because your nose and your throat are connected. So it was going down the back of my nose and out through my throat. So I was spitting blood out.
It turns out that Nikki Lilly had a rare blood disease that caused her face to deform. This condition has caused Lilly to undergo over 95 surgeries on her face.
They did an incision basically from my lip to the top of my nose, round my nose, up under my eye, and literally opened my face up like a flap.
But life would get even more difficult for her, because people can be extremely cruel. Children started bullying her because of her unusual appearance. In fact, Lilly was bullied so much that she was forced to quit a lot of the sports that she loved to play, and she had an incredible hard time at school.
And one of my friends was just talking to me and said, "You know, Nikki, like, I don't even recognize you anymore."
But then things started to change for Nikki. She decided to turn to YouTube at only 8 years old in an attempt to improve her confidence. And boy, it did. She is now famous and gathered an enormous social media following on multiple platforms.
Today's a super exciting day because I am celebrating hitting 1 million subscribers.
She talks about topics on self-love and the importance of being yourself. She is also known to belt out in songs, and she is surprisingly good. Is there anything that this girl can't do? Apparently not, because Lilly is also known to show off impressive makeup skills. As she grew older, she's learned to love herself and to ignore the haters who call her ugly on social media. But not everything is looking up for Lilly, as during the COVID-19 lockdown, she was regularly taken to intensive care due to her condition. Now 17 years old, she has undergone over 95 procedures. The future remains uncertain for Nikki Lilly, but one thing is for sure. She will continue spreading a positive message for those who will listen.
It just reaffirms that I am strong, and I think for anyone, you can do whatever you put your mind to. Don't let where you come from, what you look like, your circumstances, anything get in the way of you achieving your dreams.
And her haters will keep shouting with no one listening.